In this key riding, it wasn't hard to find opinions about the Prime Minister wearing blackface.
Honestly, to me, it's kind of disrespectful. I feel like some people think it's okay, some people have their own opinions, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's okay, and that's how I feel personally.
But reactions were all over the map.
Okay, when did he do that? Okay, that was like 20 years ago? Yeah, okay. He was obviously young. I was young once. I've done stupid things 20 years ago.
I think maybe he just did a stupid thing. You know, about us, 2001, I mean, blackface, or brown face, not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
Well, I think it was really dumb. But I don't think the guy's racist.
If he's doing it just because of the race, then it is a problem. But if the intent, now whether the Prime Minister had the intent or not, that is very important. And that you have to ask him.
How Trudeau answers may have an impact on how voters vote.
I don't think it's going to change my political opinion of him just because of those pictures. It was different age. I'm sure he's evolved, he's learned. That's what he's admitting to it. We're used to this, I guess.
What happened 18 years ago does not take away from the past 4 years.
As MP Ikra Khalid campaigns, she knows she will have to answer at the door of her constituents about the actions of her party leader.
I think that this is an excellent way that we can continue to engage in the conversation about racism and what it means to Canadians, and how we can use this experience to develop more stronger policies around education and awareness.
This is just one key riding, just one snapshot of how some Canadian voters are feeling. Tashana Reid, Mississauga, Ontario.
Now, for the Liberals, keeping a hold on Quebec is also critical. And this is a province that continues to drive debates nationwide around race and culture. Alison Northcott has been tracking some of the reaction to the Trudeau images there.
This is Justin Trudeau's own riding of Papineau. Lydie Gisèle Guébidiang says she's always voted Liberal, and the photos of Trudeau in blackface won't change that. It's not a problem, she says. I don't think it will hurt his chances of being re-elected.
It's not right.
But Vishwadeep Karavla says the photos don't sit well with him.
Will it impact the way you vote?
Yes.
It will.
I mean, it's not just this incident.
Former Parti Québécois cabinet minister Bernard Drainville authored the controversial Quebec Charter of Values. Now a radio host, he says the story is seen differently in English and French media, and says callers to his show say it's not a big deal.
In the rest of Canada, it's a really, really big deal. In Quebec, it's not really an issue. They don't really see that this is an issue of racism, or this is an issue this is a lack of respect for minorities.
Today, some Quebec politicians, even Trudeau's adversaries, cut him some slack.
We can be against him on many issues. This is my case, but he's not a racist.
Mr. Trudeau said that he was sorry, so I think we have to talk about something else.
The Black Coalition of Quebec said Trudeau didn't need to apologize for what it said is essentially a tempest in a teapot. Alison Northcott, CBC News, Montreal.